Welcome back everyone. Today I am going to tell you about Maa Mansa Devi puja. I have done this puja in my small garden. This kormati is left to swell in water for some time, then it's become a perfect paste from which alpana can be made easily. It is believed that goddess Mansa was the one who saved Lord Shiva's life when he was being poisoned during Samudra Manthan. Lord Shiva had gulped down the deadly poison halahal, which would have otherwise obliterated the entire universe. The poison had turned Lord Shiva's throat blue as he was drinking it, but Mansa stopped it from moving further into his body, thereby saving Lord Shiva from being poisoned completely. Indian mythology discussed numerous deities allocating everyone a specific label of divinity and responsibility. Hinduism talks about God and goddess, demigod and demigoddess, semi-divine races and mythical creatures. It is believed that there are approximately 330 crore celestial beings in Indian mythology. Some of them are extremely renowned, such as Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Parvati, and so forth. But there are numerous lesser known deities whose story deserve to be told and heard. One of them is the incredible goddess Mansa. Mansa Devi worshipped majorly in Bengal, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, and northeastern state of India. Mansa Devi is renowned as a snake goddess. It is assumed that goddess Mansa is the one who has authority over all the snake on earth. It is widely believed that you can be cured of a snake bite if you worship her. Devotees also pray to goddess Mansa for fertility as well as prosperity. Goddess Mansa is the sister of Vasuki, king of Nagas, and the spouse of Saga Zaratkaru. She is also believed to be Saga Astika's mother. She is also called Vishahara, Padmavati, and Nitya. She is known to represent both destruction as well as regeneration, nearly similar to a snake casting off its own skin and being reborn. Considered to be the protector of children, Mansa Devi is commonly recognized with goddess Sasti. There are contradictory claims to goddess Mansa's parentage. While some believe that her father is Saga Kashyapa, others considered Lord Shiva to be her father. Due to her mixed percentage, Mansa Devi was denied full godhead. This is why her ultimate aim was to completely establish her power as a goddess and to obtain loyal human worshippers. Maa Mansa Devi was initially viewed as an Adivasi tribal goddess. Mansa was approved into the Hindu pantheon by the lower caste. Afterward, goddess Mansa was acknowledged by the higher caste. She is now considered a Hindu goddess as opposed to a tribal one. It implies that Mansa emerged in South India as a non-Vedic and non-Aryan goddess and is associated with the Kannada folk snake goddess. Jhapan Mela festival is marked in honor of Mansa Devi, sister of Vasuki, and believed to be the mind-born daughter of Saga Kashyap. Goddess Mansa is considered to be a kind deity who bestow blessing for abundant rainfall and harvest. The tribal community residing in West Bengal celebrate Jhapa Mela, a type of snake festival. Similarly, Nag Panchami, on the auspicious day, devotee venerate living snake or image of the serpent in temple by offering milk. As per Brahma Vivarta Puran, Goddess Mansa is believed to be the mind-born daughter of Saga Kashyap. This is why she is named Mansa, as it means particularly snake and other species of the underworld, and also on earth, heavens and Brahma Lok. Behind the story of Mansa Devi Puja, according to legend, Mansa asked Lord Shiva to include her to the pantheon so that humanity could adore her. Shiva retorted that her wish would come true if Chand, a businessman from the Anga kingdom, agreed to worship her. Chand endured great suffering because he had little respect for Mansa Devi. He filed for bankruptcy and all his sons were murdered by snake bite. On the night of the wedding, a snake bite claims the youngest son's life. The young widow travels to heaven with her late husband, where she learned the cause of all the family's calamities. When she come back, she pursued her father-in-law to adore Mansa Devi. After paying homage to snake goddess, the businessman was able to reclaim his former splendor, and it is though that Mansa Devi worship began on the day. Mansa Devi Puja importance. To please Mansa Devi, some people pierce their bodies. Another significant event during the time is the display of deadly snake. Those without children are also said to please the deity. Special Mansa Devi idol are created and worshipped during this time. The use of live snake in plays telling the tale of Mansa Devi is another noteworthy aspect. On various days of the Bengali month of the Ashar, Shravan and Bhadra, Mas Devi Puja, also known as Nag Panchami and devoted to snake goddess, is observed mostly in Bengal, Jharkhand, Assam and the portion of Odisha. The serpent goddess Mansa Devi is thought to be the child of Lord Shiva. The Mansa Devi Ashtang Puja is another name for the rites. The puja ceremonies are performed on the 5th day or Panchami day of each fortnight in the Ashar and Shravan month. In some area, Mansa Devi is placated by performing a number of rituals over the course of a month-long puja and ritual festival. Maa Mansa Devi is connected with a lot of ceremonies, from straightforward prayers to what some might deem obscene rites. Mansa Devi is the goddess of fertility and snakes. She grants desire and offers protection from being bitten by a snake. She is primarily revered in the Eastern India and connected to the ground and higher knowledge. Additionally, individuals who choose not to have children support her for giving birth prematurely. During this time, special Mansa Devi murtis are made and worshipped. Mansa Devi is portrayed as being decorated with a various ornament, among which Sharpa Kucha Bandha is extremely popular. It is a braced band fashioned out of snakes. At the same time, the goddess is depicted holding an 8-hooded snake in her left hand. Her right hand is showcased in the Varda position, holding a fruit. She is accompanied on either side by sitting imitated figure and a crowned male recognized as Zarakaru and Astika, her husband and son respectively. As per the Purana, in other place, the idol of goddess Mansa is portrayed as an elegant woman with her body decked with snake and is shown sitting on a lotus or standing on a snake. She is typically observed under a hooded canopy of 7 cobras with a goose adjacent to her. She is generally viewed as the one-eye goddess and occasionally showcased with her son Astika on her lap. Her one eye is owing to the belief that her stepmother Chandi burned one of her eyes in a fit of jealous rage. The Puranas are considered to be the first scripture to mention goddess Mansa's birth. They state that Saga Kashyap is her father. When serpent and reptiles had caused a ruckus on earth, Kashyapa produced Mansa from his mind. Lord Brahma made her the reigning deity of snake and reptiles. Saga Zaratkaru married Mansa on the condition that he would abandon her if she disobeyed him in any way. One day Zaratkaru was upset that Mansa woke him up very late in the morning. It was too late for his morning prayers. He was so enraged that he deserted her. After the Hindu god requested him to reconsider, Saga Zaratkaru returned to goddess Mansa and she gave birth to their son Astika. The Mahabharata talks about Mansa's marriage. Saga Zaratkaru performed rigid austerities and had decided to stay away from matrimony. One day, he stumbled upon a grown-up men who were hanging from tree upside down. These men were believed to be his ancestors. They were destined to sorrow and suffering as their children had not conducted their last rites. So they recommended Zaratkaru tie the knot and have a son who could liberate them from those misfortune by performing the ritual. Vasuki offered his sister Mansa's hand to Saga Zaratkaru. Goddess Mansa gave birth to their son Astika, who freed his ancestor. Astika also aided in saving the Naga race from being annihilated when King Janamjaya decided to eradicate them by sacrificing them in his yajna as a fire offering. In this tale, goddess Mansa was believed to be the daughter of Lord Shiva. Her stepmother Parvati did not like her, so she decided to live on earth with another daughter of Shiva called Neta. Owing to no confirmation in her parentage, Mansa Devi never really had the status for premium deity. Mansa desired to be worshipped as a goddess and knew she could achieve her dream if she could get the devotion of a rich and powerful merchant prince of Champaknagar, Chand Saudagar in Bengal. He was a widower who had 6 sons and was extremely caring and loving towards them. Mansa tried her best to pursue him, but since he was staunch devotee of Lord Shiva, he was not going to switch his loyalties towards the goddess of snakes. Once Manisha appeared before Chand by disguising herself as beautiful maiden. He was so captivated by her beauty that he asked her to marry him, but the lady instead that he conferred the magic power to her before the wedding. Later Mansa materialized with her original self and once again asked Chand to worship her, but he rejected her request. The 6 sons died due to snake bite on the instruction of Mansa. Subsequently, Chand remarried and had a son named Lakhinder. As he grew up, Chand chose a beautiful maiden named Behula as a suitable bride for Lakhinder. Mansa slayed Lakhinder, but thanks to intense love and devotion of Behula, he was brought back to life. Eventually, Behula was able to convince her father-in-law to venerate god Mansa. Chand agreed to pray to Mansa by using his left hand to conduct the ritual. Mansa accepted the condition and Chand worshipped her with utmost sincerity. After the whole story, we understood that this is the fight of Mansa Devi ji to get her own existence and pride. There are many such rituals which we should pass on the next generation. We should keep this in priority as it will help in preserving our culture for years. Thank you all so much for being with me till the end. See you again with another interesting video. Till then, take care of yourself and be cool.